This morning, after a bus driver parks his bus in a busy rush hour traffic for an apparent dinner break, a Columbia man wants to know more about proper procedure for city bus drivers. The unattended bus in the road caused traffic to back up and several near misses among drivers. Emily Scarlett spoke to that witness and also has surveillance video that backs up the man's account of what happened.
Leland, that's right. Good morning. The witness tells me he was driving down Divine Street approaching Rosewood Drive when he came upon some heavy traffic. He says once he got here to take 5 for an oil change, that's when he first noticed the city bus, which he says he initially thought was broken down until the driver came back with food and drove off. This all happened Thursday evening, right in the middle of rush hour traffic. Take 5 oil change provided this time-stamped surveillance video, which shows the bus arrive around 5:52. The driver parks, leaves the bus, jaywalks across the street to a fast food restaurant, and returns around 6:08, about 15 minutes later.
The bus driver could park his bus in a lane of traffic to obtain his lunch, impeding the flow of the traffic and putting people at risk of an accident.
You can see in the video how traffic picks up behind the bus, leaving some cars stuck for several minutes, waiting to get around it.
We were at a stop and cars started pulling out from the far right-hand lane. They were almost hit. There were several near incidents. This bus was impeding the flow of traffic. The bus also was obstructing businesses from allowing their customers to access their parking lots and businesses. I was quite aggravated, honestly, because I had been inconvenienced. I had been put into harm's way as well as other people.
We've reached out to Comet, and while we're still waiting on an official response to this incident, they tell me bus drivers are allowed to take breaks, and sometimes parking lots don't always accommodate the buses. The witness we spoke with says he also reached out to Comet.
I'm not trying to get anyone fired, but I think you need to be responsible in your roles as a bus driver because you're driving a heavy piece of machinery. I would want to know their protocol. I would want to know about breaks for the drivers. Are they afforded, breaks? What exactly is their procedure? What exactly are the laws governing these buses and their operators?
So again, still waiting to get an official response from Comet. We'll bring you those details as soon as they come in. Live in Columbia, Emily Scarlett, WIS News 10.
All right, Emily, interesting conversation here. Based on Comet's initial response to you, it seems possible the bus driver maybe didn't do anything wrong. You can't exactly whip that thing into any parking lot somewhere, but a conversation about best practices and safety is happening as well.
Yes, absolutely, Leland. And, as I look at the parking lots surrounding me, they are fairly small parking lots that wouldn't necessarily accommodate a bus. And I also want to point out there is a bus stop at this intersection of Divine and Rosewood Drive. But again, the witness says that's not where the bus was parked. The bus was parked directly in front of the Take 5, right about where I'm standing. So again, no word yet on if anything was actually done wrong per se. But of course, many drivers questioning whether or not this poses danger to other drivers to have a city bus parked here in the middle of oncoming traffic.
All right. Thanks, Emily. We'll continue to follow that story and bring you more from Comet when we get it.